Get them re-enrolled because obviously one of the first thing is you're gonna need to find your clients that are in Consumer's Choice and re-enroll them into something else for next year. I'm not gonna go through the quoting system, everybody knows how to start a new quote there. But right now, to pull up your enrollments, these are anybody that you had enrolled. Now, we'll tell you, right now it defaults to 2016, so as soon as it comes up, we're gonna need to change that, because right now it's gonna come up and say, I've got no enrollments. Then it'll scare you, but you figure out you got to put 2015. This is a full 2015 plan year.
I'm scared.
Why don't you click that?
Still don't have any.
Alright, so there you go. I do have a couple there. Alright. If you want, you can go ahead and take whatever company you want, so you just want Consumer's Choice. Right now, I would suggest leaving all of them there. That way you can see exactly how many clients you had, what the clients were. I don't know why this is not going full screen. There is still, why is it so big?
Why is what so big?
We had to go over to get to the
You're
side.
used to looking at a tablet.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Either way, it's going to come up from your last ones in, so obviously your date submitted, whatever. This shows you everything about that client. So if you need to get the application ID, your subscriber ID, all the people that you had enrolled, it shows everything except for what their income was. The only way that you can go back and find their income, my suggestion is to go ahead and take this information. You can go ahead and print that information if you're getting ready to enroll them real quick, or you can just refer back to it. But you can go onto your quotes, push edit, save quotes. We'll go ahead and find that guy with it was Hickey, which is right there. You can search for the name, it'll pull it right up. When you push edit, it comes right back up to where you did originally when you gave them a quote. When you push next, it's going to come right to third screen is the income. So then you can see exactly what you put for last year. Okay, this was 58,000. So you can compare and make sure that is that what your income is going to be for next year, and if not, you have an idea of where you need to adjust it. From there, all you need to do is go over to the broker login on healthcare.gov. It takes you right to the page. I didn't look at his date of birth. That's a good problem.
83.
Why 83 is not going to help?
He was 32.
See, this is right.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Here's a remorse epidemic again.
Jeez, that's what I do all the time.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to set I'm the first one to admit it. I have a spreadsheet
You
now
are.
printed out.
Ah,
After
mine.
that.
If I always say is,
Spreadsheet's piece of it, but-
hold on.
One more try.
Homer Simpson.
That says one more time.
Yeah.
Scott, you don't have to go this far. I mean, I think this.
Yeah.
I think it's a good part. I mean, everyone knows what to do from here.
Okay. Well, the big thing is once you get there, obviously you put their name and date of birth again, and it pulls up their old enrollment. Next year, it's going to ask something different. It's going to ask, do you want to enroll into a new plan for the first time, or do you want to re-enroll? So if you push re-enroll, it's going to pull everything again. And so everything's going to be there just like you did it last year, or just like someone did if they went through the marketplace or where they went through. It's going to automatically do that.
And then you can choose another plan.
You can then you'll be able to choose another plan, but you'll also be able to go back and see exactly. Well, this is where we need to adjust their income. You can adjust their address. You can adjust anything this year. In fact, going after November 1st, which starts next week, you can go in if somebody has a life change. You can actually go in and make that life change for them and not have to call healthcare.gov. So you'll be able to adjust their any life change, have an address change, something simple that you had to call healthcare.gov this year, you won't have to. Adjusting their income. Somebody calls and says, I'm not making 58,000 anymore, I'm making 50. You can go and adjust it and change your subsidy and take literally 3 minutes to do that. So you'll be able to do everything this year. I also got told one of the big hang-ups and problems is when you went into adjusted income, like the next year, and it say it was only 50,000 instead of 58. And remember there was a screen that prompted up that said, why is your income lower this year? And if you just pass by that, it said optional. If you did not put anything, what we found out is that prompted healthcare.gov to automatically request a verification of income. So that's why so many people got income verifications and why people lost subsidies, because they have 90 days to get the income verification back in. So you definitely want to fill in that if somebody has a change in income, and you put in there if it's working less hours, working one less day, change of job. You want to put more specific information. It's kind of like if you realized last year, if you didn't put a spouse's social security number, it automatically prompted for you to have to verify that. So that's a really big thing this year, to make sure that you're doing that. Because it won't prompt for all those different audits that come up. And then obviously when we start going through it next week, we're gonna go through a couple of real enrollments, and to show you exactly what are the things to look for when you do re-enroll somebody. It should only take about 5 minutes to re-enroll somebody. Once you got that information, you go to healthcare.gov, and it allows you to go over and, if you have the right password to do that.
And what if they were signed up over the phone with it? Are we able to
You
go
s-
in and do everything?
Mhm.
You'll
Yeah.
still be able to look them up the same way you would any other way.
And at that point is when you could put in your NPN number.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you'll be able to do that, and we'll go through a full enrollment next week. I mean, right now, you can't re-enroll anybody, so we can't even go there to do that. After November 1st, we'll be able to. So I'm planning on, I've already got a couple clients that's told me that nothing's changed, just wanna get re-enrolled. So we can actually go through a real re-enrollment, and that way you can see exactly how long it takes, see if any questions that come up. Today, I just really wanted to, go over that, and just to make sure you know about that. Also, the healthcare.gov, they do kind of like what
It's really cool.
Stacy was talking about today. You can preview the plans and prices now. It's not on the portal yet. I'm guessing, again, we'll be next week, but if you wanted to, preview the prices, let's say we'll just do a dummy one for a minute. You
But
currently-
now,
Yeah, currently enrolled, we'll put no. Just say what to put for yourself. What age are you? I'm only
26.
29.
Pregnant.
Pregnant.
Scott, you're pregnant.
Tobacco user.
My income expected to be,
250.
I don't want to go that low, I want to go 20,000 so you can kind of see the difference in prices.
250 grand.
Oh, you don't want any subsidy at all?
It'll boot you out of Medicaid.
The shows you right away, you may be able to get a subsidy of about $169 a month.
Jeez.
29 is pretty good.
No, that's a good subsidy.
Yeah.
Continue.
So just that easy, it's gonna pull the plans up. I'll go ahead and skip the plan results, I don't wanna
You make it
estimate.
bigger.
The only problem is, like you said, consumer's choice comes up in the beginning. You don't have to worry about that, 'cause it's not gonna be there anyway.
Can't you
Well,
eliminate
you
by
can-
company?
No, you can't eliminate, but you can go like the silver plans. You can't eliminate by company, but silver plans, you can see the blue choice plan comes up, and she was right, the Blue Cross plan's $2 from the blue choice plan. It does have a lower deductible. How can we compare those again?
That's over at the bottom corner.
Compare.
Blue.
To the right.
Just
Oh,
compare.
there we go. I haven't used this much yet. Where we go, bottom?
Click up the top.
Two
where it
plans to
says
compare.
Two plans to compare.
There we go. Alright. So you can literally see right next to each other that the blue option and the blue choice Blue Cross plan is going to be very
Oh,
similar.
that's a no-brainer.
And the deductible is actually lower in the Blue Cross plan. Out of pocket slightly lower in the Blue Choice. As you can see, the co-payments and generic drugs and primary care doctor are no charge on the Blue Cross plan, which was kind of the opposite of some of the Blue Choice plans from last year, where they actually do have charges on those. So again, there are going to be some, you're literally going to have to compare next to each other.
That's a great selling point. There's no charge for primary. That's huge.
Yeah, or generic drugs.
Wow.
$30 difference with the specialist.
Yeah,
too.
specialist is $30 versus a 60. So again, comparing side by side. And again, it's just one I just now pulled it up, but I looked at one of my clients to see how much he was paying last year, what it's gonna be this year, and it literally was not a change at all from what last year to this year, on a similar plan. So, it does talk about the routine eye exam, the eyeglasses, and then the drugs, the national provider networks, multi-state plan, so it has everything in there, so it is pretty nice, to be able to show right next to each other and compare. I do think it's gonna be pretty comparable. Does somebody have a coverage they kinda wanna look at to see how it compared to what they had? Or somebody that you know a client? I don't think it's gonna be too far off.
Not too bad.
No.
Mine went up $90.
Well, do that real quick, cause we've got a couple minutes till 10 shows up, hopefully. Oh, he should be here in just a few minutes. So put a 40-year-old male,